Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover that shows Drake might be in a dire situation, more extreme than we initially thought due to his loss to Kendrick Lamar, as we continue to see viral videos pop up on the web linked to Not Like Us even across continents around the world. And a new one hit the web a few hours ago that shows Kendrick may have imprinted the younger generation who will remember Drake in a certain way for decades to come. And it is no wonder some voices in hip-hop started a conversation about if Drake could sue for defamation, which would obviously make matters worse for him. And we'll expand on this in a bit, as we recently got an exclusive insight to how Kendrick dismantled Drake that sparked another round of debates, and we'll get to this in a bit. Today we also have more that confirms that out of the gate, Houdini has turned out to be the most global hit in 2024, thanks to latest reports that showed Eminem has penetrated more markets with Houdini than any other hit released in 2024, a testament to the diversity of Eminem's fanbase, which is contrary to reports and narratives from certain voices in hip-hop music, and we'll expand on this momentarily. And today we also have one that shows G-Eazy come under fire, as Bebe Rexha, who worked with him on the smash hit Me, Myself and I, put him on blast a few hours ago, and boy, it ain't pretty. And we also got to hear from G-Eazy recently, where he also addressed the claims that he fell off, because to be honest, G-Eazy had an impressive run with 3 straight platinum albums that included multiple multi-platinum singles, and he spoke on the allegations of falling off, and we'll expand on this at a later part of the video. And man's been getting cooked online over Bebe Rexha putting him on blast, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on the drama. And starting with Drake versus Kendrick, we got another viral video of Not Like Us that shows the next generation is already cooking Drake, after a DJ shared a video from a birthday party that has since gone viral on social media. Welp, Not Like Us got the kids going.
Damn.
And hip-hop pages have already shared this, and boy, this has sparked reactions like, "I feel so bad for Drake," laughing emoji, and they kept going. He has officially infiltrated Drake's target audience, and for some reason, this has been a recurrent point. Drake getting dragged by his target demographic, laughing emojis, and some have now concluded, laughing my bum off. Now this is the biggest L for Drake. It has reached the future generations, loudly crying and laughing emojis, and this went viral. Drake really needs to stay away for the rest of the year. This is unprecedented territory now. This is some spiritual-ish going on. And speaking on how Kendrick Lamar handled Drake during the battle, a snippet recently went viral from Bootleg Kev, where we got an insight on how Kendrick put out the fire of Family Matters by releasing Meet the Grahams minutes after it dropped. Check out the snippet that went viral that sparked heated debates.
I'm gonna give you some real insight as you hearing this first. They drop Family Matters, and I text him, I'm like, this ain't it. He's like,
at all.
I'm like, this ain't gonna get it. I was like, man, it's time to step on his head. He was like, say less. I'm thinking we just text. It ain't nothing deep like that. It's, right. I go to the bathroom. I come back. The motherfucking song is uploaded. I said, wait. I text him like, nigga, you already, he's like, man, I've been waiting for this nigga to drop something. So he didn't even know what he was going against. Man, Drake shot a video and all this shit, man.
Went
that boy was sitting at the
Dodge
crib.
Caravan.
Boom, you listen.
Suck the life out of the whole moment for Drake.
Sometimes you just gotta know what to do and what not to do. Some people, we all know over here, I'll say this. I've been in the studio with them all, like with all of the greatest people that everybody thinks is the most talented, right? I've never seen nothing like that ever.
And this response blew up. I get there's no rules to rap beef, but using pre-recorded disses just doesn't feel like a real rap battle. Y'all supposed to rebuttal what the other person is saying. It is a great strategy to step on the diss, sure, but I don't know, it just don't feel real and authentic when most the song is cap. And we got responses all over the place. On one end, some believe, thing is, he had a rebuttal to a lot of the points made in Family Matters, either knew about it or extremely predictable. Although some maintain the notion that Kendrick didn't know about Family Matters. Those are not rebuttals. Drake said Whitney on push-ups and he mentioned families before with Pusha T. He did not rebuttal anything Drake said. You're reaching. He didn't deny beating his wife either, which he would have done if he knew about Family Matters. But here's a conclusion that most would agree with. End of the day, like it or not, K-Dot played chess better. Drake took more of the L's financially and credibility-wise. You don't have to like how it was done, he lost. Drake ain't trash, K-Dot just way better at the art of war and battle rap. The Heart Part 6, Drake was tired. He saw no way to win, in my opinion, hence he ain't got no moves. Let's call it a checkmate. He's still around, just needs to drop an undeniably fire album is all. And moving on, Eminem's Houdini continues to wreak havoc on the charts around the world for those who thought Eminem was done after he dropped Revival, as we got some wild reports a few hours ago that shows Houdini continue to exceed expectations. As while we reported that last week Eminem's Houdini opened at number 2 in New Zealand, thanks to the latest chart update, Houdini reached number 1 this week in New Zealand, which makes it Eminem's 8th number 1 in the country. And with this latest number 1, it sets a record in 2024. Check it out. 2024 songs hitting number 1 in most countries, and Eminem's Houdini leads in 2024 so far, as it hit number 1 in 13 countries, the most for any song released in 2024 so far. And this proves what we've pointed out on multiple occasions on this channel. The surprise strategy of release that Eminem's been on mostly works in just 3 markets: the United States, United Kingdom, and Canada for the most part, as Houdini has now outperformed every single released on all his surprise albums so far when it comes to music charts around the world, as it is millions of casual fans who don't know of new music when it is a surprise drop. And following the top 100 albums list from Apple Music that dropped a few days ago that sparked controversy, even a snippet of their conversation about Houdini is getting piled on.
And it seems like this project is one of those benchmark projects where it's like, all right, this is the end of that person you know me as, Slim Shady.
Wait, the death of Slim Shady is just him reliving the character for the last time. It's not like he's actually killing him off on this, unless maybe when he sequences the album.
It could be that, or it could be...
Because this song sounds like it's Slim Shady.
You see the video, the video is, it's the return to Slim Shady. He gets in the car with Dre again. He's got the, I forgot the name of the character, but the Batman, you guys remember the name of the character? That wasn't the name of it. It was something boy, whatever, I don't remember, Rat Boy or something.
Yeah.
But he's dressed up like him again, and he's in there with Dr. Dre, and it's all the same characters again. And to some people, this is what they want out of Eminem with the controversial bars, and for other people, for a whole new generation, there's whole TikToks of them trying to cancel Eminem. I hate to break it to you guys, it's not gonna happen.
They've been trying for 2 decades now.
As that was met with responses like, ain't no one taking y'all seriously when it comes to music, especially after that BS albums list and more. No need to review the music, just listen or pass. And I found the reactions hilarious, to be honest. Quote, discuss his track. Just listen to the song and enjoy it. Y'all always got something to say, so freaking annoying. Anyway, stream Houdini, as people remember that this is the same Apple Music team that voted that think Get Rich or Die Trying, MMLP, All Eyes on Me, Doggy Style, and other classic hip-hop albums all rank below Drake's Take Care, so well-deserved reaction to their quote review. And moving on, it has been turbulent times for G-Eazy, as hours ago Bebe Rexha decided to put him on blast publicly for a request from his team when they reached out to her if she was interested in shooting social media content with G-Eazy in New York, and boy, she went off. G-Eazy, you have my number. Why don't you text me and ask me yourself? You stuck up ungrateful loser. You're lucky people are liking you again, cause I could go in on all the crappy things you've done and how you treated me after giving you your only real hit. By the way, the answer is no. Hope you good. Peace.
Damn.
An only hit is certainly hyperbole since he's had multiple platinum hits, although Me, Myself and I is tied with No Limit as his most certified songs at 7 times platinum. So she's not entirely wrong, but only hit is pushing it, as G-Eazy has sold nearly 30 million singles in the United States alone. But boy, he's getting cooked online, as responses like these blew up. Ha and Halsey need to collab on an album about this man, and we even got some bars. Yes, girl, make him G-Eazy. Although some have put up the stats that show he's way bigger than Ha as a lead artist. But while we don't know what he did to Ha, we gotta find out G-Eazy's thoughts on people claiming he fell off. And we gotta find out about this on Steve-O's Wild Ride podcast. Check out a snippet.
I was burning out. I really was. I was, like when you go that hard for that long, and we had a great run. It was 3 albums in a row went platinum, and you live on the road or in the studio, and what you sacrifice in that level of commitment and dedication to it is the experience to be a human being, the humanity part of it. I mean, I have 3,000 unread text messages on my phone. I don't get to keep up with people the way that most people have, you know what I mean? It's like an overwhelming, overstimulated. So and then my mom died. And COVID, my mom passing and all that, I just finally was like, yo, I need to reset. But that comes at a risk, Then I'm reading the comments and I'm as sensitive as you. Damn, he fell off. And you Google G-Eazy, I did this, I should not have done this. Don't ever Google yourself. But it's like, one of the top suggested was is G-Eazy still making music? And I was just like, fuck y'all. You had me so fucked up. I haven't been making songs obsessively since I was 13 years old. And the whole time, it wasn't like I stopped writing. Look, an athlete's body will tell you when it's time to retire. We were talking about this earlier-ish, but the creatives, we can't do anything but this.
Right.
I write songs because I have to. It's
that's
just
so
in me all
crazy,
day long. Y'all, I just needed to reset from the business side of it. And just reestablish, I changed management, I moved to New York, I had to grieve, I had to change my whole surroundings and scenery, and then I got more inspired than I'd ever been.
And this sparked responses like, as someone who has lost a parent, I can tell you, nothing is ever the same. Kudos to G for doing what he didn't have to do here, and that is remind the world he's human. And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on these topics. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.